One of the ways that I want you guys to understand how you should be using a self-paced mentorship. So, how do you use a self-paced mentorship? First thing first, let's say that you wanted to start your own digital um, website or you wanted to start offering digital products. Well, the very first thing that I would do first if I was in Spa League is I would go to the resale corner. I would go to my dashboard and I would go to the resale corner and I would download all of the things that's on the resale corner. These are all digital products that you can resell. The whole purpose of the resale corner is so that you can immediately make your money back. So if you're paying $79 a month, you should be making that off of your digital products. So this mentorship should be paying for itself. And as you guys all know, this year, Spally did increase back to $99 a month. However, if you were already paying the $79, we did not charge you. We did not increase your price. You're locked in. The only time you're not locked in is if you decide to cancel and resubscribe. So if you decide to cancel and resubscribe, you're going to have to pay the $99 per month and not the $79 per month. So we did go up on the price because we provide a lot of quality products and services to you guys that it really should be more than 99, but definitely not 79. So once again, if you are paying $79 at the moment, we are not going to increase your prices ever. But if you cancel and you try to resubscribe, it is going to be the 99. It's not going to be the 79. So like I was saying, first of all, your business should be separated into three categories. Who can tell me the three categories that your business should be separated into? Anybody want to tell me? That is correct, Tawana. So your business should be retail, digital, then services. So for example, like we were snowed in this weekend. So if services was my only stream of income, I wouldn't have been able to make any money because we were snowed in this weekend. That's why a lot of restaurants were like saying that the weather was interfering with their income because they provide a service that people have to actually come to them to actually receive. DoorDash wasn't going, Instacart wasn't going, so it was no way for their clients to get their food. Same thing with hairstylists. A lot of the hairstylists was like, "Oh my God, the snow is messing up my money because my clients can't come to me." But if you have your business broken down into three categories, then you're not solely relying on that one stream of income. So for my girlies that are in Spa League, you should have enough digital products where you can create your own digital library on your website. And these are all things that's in alignment with your business. Okay, we have our yearly planner, we have an anxiety planner, we have a detox ebook, we have so many different planners on here and different things that you can offer to your clients. Meal planner, nutritional planner, these are all things that's in alignment with your business that you can add to your website as what we call digital real estate. And they're expecting for digital real estate to be just as important as regular real estate. Because when you have digital products and you are selling those digital products, you can take that one product and make money off of that one product over and over again. So although this says meal planner for 2025, you can easily edit it and make it for 2026, by the way. So that's the first way that you utilize your Spa League dashboard. I also have some resale courses on here that you guys can add. So you'll see right here, these are classes that you can resell and add to your website as well. Once again, digital real estate that you did not have to pay extra for. All you have to do is take it off of this platform and put it on your platform. Now, a lot of you guys are vamping or relaunching Gutbuster, which you should. You should. So first thing first, Gut Buster is not a detox. Gut Buster is a gut cleanse. It is a healthy cleanse on your client's lymphatic system. That is the difference between your product and the teas and the juices and all of the other things. This is an all natural herbal cleanse, okay? Every herb that we have in Gut Buster is something that is going to help your client's body, but also help cleanse her lymphatic system, which is what your clients need. That's why your clients can lose up to 10 pounds in 14 days because it's going to naturally cleanse her out. All right. I do not recommend that you give your clients the entire bottle, um, primarily because it is pretty strong. So, one packet of Gut Buster is going to make 16.9 ounces of water. So, what I did was when I created Gut Buster, I purposely, hold on, y'all. So, what I did was I purposely had the water bottle and I had my team make that packet to go with this water bottle. So it's a 16.9 ounces of water. That's how much it's going to make with that one packet. It's to go into 16.9 ounces of water. So about 17 ounces of water. Some people do 16 ounces, that's fine, but that's what it was made for this water bottle, an average size water bottle. So your clients can just pour the water bottle in here and make it this way. Okay. So it is made for this. However, some of the girls have been super, super creative and they've been putting it in their own bottles. I know Temu has some really inexpensive bottles as well. And Temu has some, and then also the dollar store has some as well. So when you are doing Gut Buster, they're not going to drink this entire bottle. You're going to have them drink anywhere between 2 to 6 ounces, depending on their size, depending on um, what they have going on for the day. Okay. So the way it will look is this this one bottle, you're going to have them drink about half. You're going to have them drink about that much on day one. Okay. They're going to drink that much on day one, put it back in the refrigerator. Okay. It's going to go back in the fridge. Once you have put it back in the fridge, you're going to have them wait 48 hours and then they can drink the second half. Then they'll wait 48 hours and drink the rest. Okay. So technically, this can be a 3 day supply. Once again, that depends on what they have going on, their weight. If you have a client and she drinks the first half and she says it didn't make her go to the restroom, she needs to finish the rest of the entire bottle. Now, we have sold over 10,000 packets of this particular version of the Gut Buster because this is like the second version of it. I've only had one person, and I'm not sure if she took the right one, tell me that it didn't move her. If you guys have had any clients that said it didn't make them go, they are extremely backed up and they must have PCOS or something. So they need to drink the entire bottle. Okay, does that make sense? Drop a one if that makes sense. Okay, perfect. All right. So, The second thing, it's for males, females. Once again, it's all natural herbs. All of the herbs are on the website. Um, something I want to help y'all. Labels. So this is the size of the labels if you want to add it to the single packet. So if you want to put the labels on your single packet, this is how it's going to look. I told them not to not to edit the original version, but it looked like somebody did. So you would just edit this one. Uh, Here is the label if y'all want it. Just copy it, please. Guys, please make sure to make a copy of it and not edit the original. It looks like somebody already did, but don't make any changes to the original. Make a copy of it. And that's for the one for the small packet. So if that's actually for the packet, if you guys want to do the packet, okay? Spa lead, that is on your dashboard. That is on your dashboard. Okay. Also, um, do y'all want to do y'all want to start another Facebook group just for Gut Buster, or do we just want to keep it like how we're doing it now? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a series for the whole month of February on how to properly relaunch Gut Buster, because it's a real big difference when I have people making, thousands of dollars a month off of it, and then some people saying that it hasn't been selling. So the difference is too wide, and I think it's because of how we are selling it, also how you guys are showing up on your content. One of the things I'm going to ask again is to clean up your marketing, because sometimes it's not the product, it is how you are displaying the product. If you go to a five-star restaurant and they are trying to serve you steak, potatoes, all of the servings, all of the things that you like in a trash can, you're not going to eat it. You're going to say, hell no, I'm not eating in a trash can. So, what I am going to advise you to do is clean up your marketing from a girly with ADHD that likes to start projects. And I have different sectors. What you mean? Because it's a powder. So could we put them in 8 ounce bottles for clients, and I'll provide two. I don't know. What does that mean, Brittany? Because it's a powder. So are you going to separate the powder? And if you separate the powder, I don't know the ounces on it. I don't know, like, you would have to separate how many ounces. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't make it to separate it. Does that make sense? So if you guys are wanting to put it in a smaller bottle, you can put it in a smaller bottle, but it would be like one of those trial and errors with yourself where you would have to say, hey, this is how much powder I would need for 8 ounces. And then this is how much powder I would need for 2 ounces, and so on and so on. But I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how much powder because that's not how I measured it. All right, so we're going to clean up our marketing. One of the things that have been super, super helpful to me is marketing one specific product on one platform. So if you go to my TikTok, all you see is about my healthcare school. So all I talk about on TikTok is my healthcare school. Then if you go inside the group, what I mainly talk about is my retail products. That's what the focus is in the groups is the retail products. So I would recommend that if you are showing up on all three platforms, that you're not trying to promote the same thing on all three platforms. If you have different sectors of your business. So if you have different sectors of your business, let's say like one of my girls, she's an esthetician. So she's been really focusing on waxing. So I told her that if you're going to do waxing, keep your waxing on your TikTok. And she wants to do facials. So I said, do your facials on your Facebook. That's the same thing that I would recommend with you guys with this Gut Buster. If you're going to relaunch Gut Buster, I want you to ask yourself, where are you going to relaunch it at? Where is that focus? Where is it going to live? Is it going to live on your Facebook? Is it going to live on your Instagram? Is it going to live on your TikTok? Where is it going to live? When you are describing the gut buster, do not call it a detox because people are used to the same old detox. And this is not it. This is not that. This is not the same old detox. This is not one of those unhealthy teas or anything of that nature. This is an all natural gut cleanse with all natural herbs. So if you're looking for something that is going to cleanse your lymphatic system and also help your body by giving you your energy back, most of the time when you do a detox, have you guys ever heard somebody say, I did a detox and I felt drained? Well, Gut Buster actually does the opposite. Gut Buster actually helps increase your metabolism. So it is actually going to give you energy. Could we do digital products and retail on the same? Yeah, you could, but I would make it, I would do 80-20. I would do 80-20. So what I mean by that is 80% of it would be retail and then 20% of it would be digital products. Yes, and let me tell you why she asked a really good question. She said, "Would this be best to pair for people on GLP-1s?" Yes, because people on GLP-1s sometimes have constipation. So GLP-1s have been known to make clients constipated. Well, this is going to help with constipation. It's going to get them going. That's why a lot of people that is on GLP-1s, they end up looking bloated sometimes because they're constipated. So you can definitely pair this with people that are on GLP-1s, people that have had surgery. So if they instead of that Arnica tea, they can actually do gut buster, anywhere between 2 to 3 ounces of gut buster. You don't want them doing too much of gut buster, like a large amount. You want them doing just enough to get their body to jumpstart the cleanse that they need if they are doing after surgery or if they're on GLP-1s. Does that make sense? Drop a five if that makes sense. Then we have a lookbook. Okay. Oh, wait. Can we vote on the group? Are we doing a Facebook group or are we just going to keep it like our webinars, like how we're doing now? Drop it in the comment section. Yes, no, yes or no. It doesn't matter to me. Yes, no. Okay. So right now we're just meeting via Zoom. We're keeping it on we're doing a webinar. That's what we're doing right now on the webinar. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to meet once a week and it's strictly going to be about Gutbuster, okay? So we're going to meet once a week. So make sure you guys have your notifications turned on. Make sure you guys have your I usually am going to email you or text message you. So make sure that you are on there. So if there's anything that comes up that we need to change, we can talk about it during our meetings, okay? So then you have your Gutbuster lookbook. Once again, Spa League, you have all of these things. You want to create. So if I were to go on your website right now and I was to click on a gallery for Gutbuster, I should be able to see all of the before and afters of when a person took Gutbuster. That's what this is for. That's what this is for. That's what this is for. So you have your Gutbuster lookbook on your website. It's talking about what is Gutbuster. It's showing you your before and afters. So, oh wow. Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm seeing all of this on your Instagram or wherever you're going to live at with your Gutbuster. I'm seeing all of this on your website as well. If you can get any of your clients that really love Gutbuster to leave a video, to do a video testimonial, I would actually take the video testimonial and put it on my website as well. This is that social proof that's going to help close sales while you are asleep. Okay. So you do have a Gutbuster lookbook on your Spa League dashboard as well. And guys, if you go in the Facebook group and use the little search button at the top and it says Gutbuster, there's so many pictures, before and after pictures of people that have used Gutbuster. Denise made a template for us. Let me see if somebody edited. Okay, so she made a template for us. You guys can use this template as well. So if you wanted to, what you would do is you would change your name as the advisor, put your name on there, and it would look just like this. I have used this for what do you call those things? Yard signs. So I have used this for yard signs. As you can see, um, Canva will actually do the yard signs for you. This is super expensive though. I'm not paying $34 for a yard sign, but they will do your prints for you guys. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Canva does do printing. So I have used this for yard signs before. However, you can also use it for if you wanted to do flyers or if you want and put those on people's cars, whatever. So the advisor would be you. You would just change this name to you. 5 day, if you want to change the price, you can change the price, whatever works for you. The goal is for two people to give you $150 5 days a week. The goal is for two people to give you $150 5 days a week so you can make a minimum of $6,000. This is great to pair with lipo oil. It's also great to pair with your contouring board. It is also good to pair with any type of waist trainer that you have. Your clients should be waist training while they are detoxing. So if you want to get the best results from a detox, your client should be waist training. So tell them to put on their waist trainer. Put on your waist trainer while you detox. I don't know why the song came in my head. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are doing that. Also, for people that are like, hey, I need more information, you can actually put together a webinar talking about your all natural cleanse. So I need to give this to y'all. So y'all can, because I feel like I answer the same questions all the time. When you are making Gutbuster, you want to make sure that you make Gutbuster in room temperature water. Shake it for 5 minutes until it's fully dissolved, and then you're going to place it in the refrigerator for up to 2 hours because you want to drink it cold. Okay, they can drink it every morning up to 14 days, but for people that have a life and they have things going on, you would just tell them to drink anywhere between they can do 2 to 6 ounces if that's not too much, within 48 hours apart from each other. Okay. So every 48 hours, you want to have them take some, and they can continue to do that up to 14 days. Does that make sense? This works with men. I think it was Janet. Janet had a client and he was a male and he was like, I feel like I'm having men can't handle nothing. But it does work really well with men as well. And as far as the waist training is concerned, I mean, they don't have to put on a waist trainer. They can just do it, but so it depends on the person, Jasmine. What I had my clients do is I had my clients time themselves. So I took Gutbuster last week and I timed myself. I took Gutbuster at 6 p.m. It didn't start to activate y'all until 12:30 midnight. I was so mad. I was so mad. But baby, once it started working, it worked me until about 3 p.m. that afternoon. Just the FYI, Jazz. So it you'll have to have your listen, Eric. I don't know. I don't think I have nothing to do, but I was like, I probably should have took this earlier. So if you don't want to be up during the night, now I did have a client that worked as a CNA during the night. So she was like, girl, I don't care. I'm gonna be on a people clock. As soon as I watch my client, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So she took hers at night because she wanted it to work her during the night because she slept during the day. It just depends on your client's schedule. So if they don't mind being up at night, yeah, you got to time yourself. One of the things that I want y'all to understand is I can give you a blueprint, but I can't give you like something set in stone just because everybody's body is different. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you it's going to work you in 3 hours because everybody's lymphatic system is totally different. So it's one of those things where you just have to prep your clients like, hey, it may work anywhere between 4 to 6 hours after taking it. So that they have like a time frame. It's like the cable guy. I give you a time frame of when you can expect for it to burst off, but I can't tell you exactly. All right. But these are great questions. And the whole purpose of it is to make your gut healthy. It's a great way to make your gut healthy, eliminate the waste. All right. Drinking a lot of water is going to be key. Drinking a lot of water is going to be key. You're going to have your clients drink water afterwards, like have them drink a lot of water. They could also drink a lot of fruit afterwards as well. I mean, eat a lot of fruit. You can tell them to eat fruit before they take it, but it is going to be an all natural gut cleanse. So the very first thing that you want to do when you are relaunching Gutbuster is you want to introduce it to people because although you've sold it before, you have had new clients, you've had some time, people forgot. You want to reintroduce the product to the clients. I like to reintroduce myself. My name is Hove. So you want to reintroduce Gutbuster. You can take all of the information off of here, use it to create flyers. What I'll do is I'll see if my assistant sometimes this month have some and create some flyers for you guys so you can edit them. But the very first thing that you want to do as you are reintroducing Gutbuster is tell people exactly what it is. It is a healthy gut cleanse. It is designed to help you detox, refresh, and jumpstart your weight loss. Okay. The whole purpose of it is to help eliminate waste, to overall promote health and wellness in your body. And also, it is going to help increase your metabolism. It is also going to help you if you have been stagnant with weight loss and you haven't been able to move forward on your journey, it's going to help you move forward. Yes, that is true. So when if people are telling you that they are cramping really bad, It is primarily because they are eating unhealthy while they are taking gut busters. So if you have clients that like to snack on like chips and all of those things, it is going to make them cramp really bad because the herbs in the actual gut buster are designed to eliminate waste. You added more waste on top of it. So now gut buster is trying to fight against it. Now you cramping. Drink your water. Water and green tea. Water and green tea has shown the best results. Water and green tea. All right. Some of you guys were asking about the pricing. So we did 3, 5, and 7 day detox last year. How did that work out for you guys? 3, 5, and 7 day detox. 3, 5, and 7 day detox. How did that work out for you guys? 3, 5, and 7. Yeah. So I was thinking our goal, 3 day, 5 day, 7 day, Kimberly. 3 day detox, 5 day detox, 7 day detox. So I think we did the 3 day detox. I'm sorry, the 3 day cleanse. Sorry, y'all. 3 day cleanse. I think we did it for 49. If you guys got the $20 deal the other day, you got one packet for $2.85. That deal is gone. That deal is gone. Gutbuster is on pre-sale right now. It does ship out on the 17th of this month. It does ship out on the 17th of this month. 5 day cleanse was 99, and then 7 day cleanse was 149. So with your 7 day cleanse system, it includes a 7 day supply of Gutbuster, which doesn't have to be 7 packets. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It can really be 1, 2, 3, 4. It can really be 5 packets, anywhere between 4 to 5 packets, because they can, one packet will last them like 2 days. So you could really do three, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, you could really do 3 packets. So a 7 day supply of Gutbuster, which can be 3 packets because they're going to drink half and half. So one bottle will last them for 2 days. So a 7 day supply of Gutbuster, lipo oil or fat burning cream, melt away. I would do the contouring board. I told you guys that I had some and that I would send y'all some in the I would send you some in the mail. Plastic wrap. I told you guys that we have the Valentine's Day color pink in stock for the month of February. So if you want to add that to your February box, you could. And then your lipo band. Your lipo band, and then also your nutritional planner and your detox ebook. You can put all of that in your 7 day cleansing system for 149. What y'all think? Yes or no? 3 day supply, $49. 5 day supply, $99. 7 day supply. And I just like systems. For some reason, whenever I use the word system, it immediately helps with sales. So I started using system. Y'all don't have to use the systems. Y'all can call it a kit or whatever you want to call it. But I started calling it systems. Okay, now I need something from you guys. I need y'all to tell me what would help you because the goal is it does. It does, Jasmine. And people need structure. They really do. They need structure and they need discipline, Jazz. That's why we need systems. Okay. So tell me what would help y'all. I would like for at least 20 of you guys to make $6,000 in the month of February from this product. Okay. You can start with your pre-sales. So if you already purchased it, you can go ahead and start with your pre-sales. If you have already started, if you have already purchased, you can go ahead and start with your pre-sales. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but we always try to mail out our stuff earlier than the 17th. Oh, yeah, you do. So 3 day supply for $49. I like the little bottles that Erica had put together. Erica, if you get a chance, can you drop it in the comment section? I know you're tired of me. Girl, nobody told you to be my cousin. Um, so the 3 days, the 3 day supply, you can do your weight loss planner. You also can do cold gel. That's a picture of Erica's bottle, by the way, y'all. Cold gel and the plastic wrap or LipoBand. Because the cold gel is going to cost you $3. Six, you don't want to spend no more than $9 because you want to profit $40 off of the 3 day supply. Does that make sense? So you want to profit $40. So everything that you put in that plan can't cost you no more than $9. So that is the gut buster, the cold gel, and the plastic wrap. That's all that can go in there. The weight loss planner, you got it for free with the with Spa League, so it doesn't cost you anything. Cold gel, plastic wrap, and gut buster. That will be for $49. A 2 ounce container of cold gel. If y'all got the coffee, some of y'all got the coffee really cheap. You could add the coffee in there too. Some of y'all got the coffee in there really cheap, like 250, because we were doing like 50% off of clearance. I will put the coffee in there too. Some of y'all got your contouring wraps for really cheap, like 250. I will put it in there too. Okay, the 5 day is $99. So what if we did the contour and choose, which the contour and choose, y'all, is an appetite suppressant. It is supposed to cut your appetite. So what I learned about the contour and choose that work the best, if you take two in the mornings and then two in the afternoon. That's what works best with the contour and choose. So have them take two in the morning and then another two in the afternoon to cut their appetite. Okay. So the contour and choose, if you got those for 50% off, you only pay $5. So I will put contour and choose. I will put the cold gel, plastic wrap with my gut buster packets for the 5 day cleansing system. So with the 5 day cleansing system, you don't want to spend no more than, once again, if we can keep it at $10, $10 to $15, we want to make at least $85 off of that bundle. You can also add your weight loss planner or your nutritional planner in that too. Always have some type of digital product in there. So if I'm doing 149, I would do this. So 149 to keep my costs down. I would do that contouring wrap because I got that for 250. I got five for 250. I got five for 250. So I would do my contouring wrap. I would do my lipo oil. You can break the lipo oil down to 2 ounces if you want. I also would do dry brushing glove. They are $1. Dry brushing glove. And then I will also do two, four, six, 3 packets of Gut Buster in my little containers. And then I also would do my weight loss planner. I also would do my detox ebook. I also would do, oh, they get 7-day access to my online weight management group. So they get 7-day access to my online weight management group. They get all of that for $149, which I think, yes or no? So, so you pay 250 for your contouring wraps. You pay $5 for your contouring chews. That's $7. Two, four, six, about $6. I would say $8. Hold on, let me get my calculator. So 250 for my contouring wraps, $5 for my contouring chews, about $8 for my gut buster. What else did I have in there? And then you're gonna do your plastic wrap. I don't know how much that I'm gonna say $3 a wrap, y'all. Cause I'm gonna just do $3. $3 for my plastic wrap, and then my lipo oil. So all together, I'm spending about $35 to make this bundle. I'm spending about $35 to make this bundle. So you're gonna profit about $105 or some let me see. You're doing 149, you're spending about $35. So you're gonna profit about $114 per bundle. I would say do it on Facebook group because it would be free. School charges you like at least $9. I would say, and then also it's a great way to, so giving them 7-day access will allow them to see like what's inside of the group and actually see the value. You get what I'm saying? So it will give you the opportunity to actually see the value. Like, for example, this is everything that's inside of Spa League. I'm not afraid to show you guys what's inside of Spa League. You can't get it unless you get access. But I need to show people what are the benefits that you get when you join this group. So look at all of the DIY things. If you like DIYs, you get DIY things. If you want to learn a new spa service, we have several new spa services that we have access to classes on here. Done for you content. They have planners, manuals, all of the things already done for them, funding opportunities. So when you open up the opportunity to show people what's inside of your program, it shows them the value. Okay. It's not one like, why is it such a secret? By giving them 7-day free access, they get to see the value and they're not going to want to lose that access. Let me know if that makes sense. I would host it on Facebook just because it's free. But you can definitely host it on School because School has a $9 version as well. And then you would put all of, so when you're building out your community, what am I going to get from joining your online community? What am I getting from that? Am I just getting access to what? What am I getting? So it's a great way to lead Gutbuster into upselling your online community. And then once I see the value in your online community and you take me out, but before you take me out, so on day 6, you're going to reach out to them and you're going to send them an invoice, a voice message on Facebook. You're going to send them a voice message on Facebook and you're going to say, "Hey, lady, I am so happy that you are in the group. I love having you here. You are about to lose your access because your 7-day free trial period is up. However, we would like to extend a one-time offer to you as being a loyal customer where you will get access for the rest of the year for only at whatever your price is. Here's the link for you to sign up so you don't lose access to this amazing community." And immediately give them the link so that they can sign up. But let them know that they're about to lose access. But that also means that you have to show up in the community, y'all. That means you have to show up in the community. I made it a goal of mine for the month of January to go live on Facebook. I mean, I'm not Facebook, on TikTok every single day. I did it even though I didn't feel like it. I did it sometimes 2 times a day when I just was just showing up. And what it taught me was I had tricked myself out of millions, is what it taught me. Because I had told myself, oh, I don't feel like it, so I don't have to do it. And that's a lie. You know how many times I clocked into a person's job when I didn't feel like it? You know how many times I did something for somebody where I didn't feel like it? But when it was time for me to show up for my business, oh, I told myself, I don't feel like it. Don't do it because girl, you tired. You don't feel like it. You're home. You have to hit the click button. That's all. And just yap. You was going to yap anyway. Instead, you'll rather scroll and see other people yapping. Make that make sense. So that is another way that you are going to show up telling people about Gutbuster. You're going to yap. And then you're going to get in your group and you're going to yap some more. Okay? Guys, we are looking for an ambassador for Her Way Wholesale. So if you are interested in becoming an ambassador, it is a paid position. You must be in the spa industry. You'll be responsible for posting inside of the Facebook group, going live inside of the Facebook group every single week. We are looking and we are paying. The pay is a set rate of $300. We kind of guide you on what product we want to focus on for the month because it's a month-long contract. We give you $150 when you sign up, and then we give you $150 at the end of your contract, which is for a month. So if you're interested, please email info at herwayuniversity.com. And what you're going to email us is an outline of how you would show up as an Herway ambassador. So you're going to be educator and ambassador, which means that you're going to be responsible for educating people on a specific product via post and going live once a week. So if you're interested, please just send over that information to info at herwayuniversity.com and make sure the subject line says ambassador. Okay. Before I let y'all go, what do y'all need from me as you relaunch Gutbuster to make this easier on you? What do you need from me? How can I make this easier? Because I want 20 people making at least $6,000 with this product. And I know for a fact we can do it. It's just all about actually showing up and pushing the product. So what do you guys need to from me to make your job easier?
I have two questions, Miss Sabrina, real quick.
Go ahead.
Um, with the gut buster, um, could we add like fruits in it, like put fruits in it, or just mix it with the water?
Some of the girls have done that in the past. They've mixed it and add different fruits and stuff like that. Now, what I would recommend if you're selling it to the client, just sell the packet because you don't know how long the client is going to let something sit. You don't know what type of
Okay.
different fruit that goes with their like blood type and all of the things. So you don't want them like oranges make me bloated. I can't eat oranges based off of my blood type, but that's something that I learned from the blood kit. Does that make sense?
hmm Okay, so just leave it plain. Just
I would. You can tell your
okay.
clients that they can add their favorite fruits to it.
Okay. And another thing, like with our packages, I used to put in the package together. Um, what about with the lipo pills? Those pills that was in the green box?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely. So here are some of the suppressants that we offer. Lipo pills is a appetite suppressant. When you are partnering Gutbuster with something, don't partner Gutbuster with any other detox. Always partner Gutbuster with the appetite suppressant. So the lipo pills is an appetite suppressant. The contouring chews are as well, and then skinny drops. So those are the three things that you can pair Gutbuster with.
Okay.
What's better, should we sell the packet or mix the drink? Sell the packet, don't mix the drink. Because once you mix it and try to ship it, it's going to be a headache. We purposely did it just like this. If I was you, I would ship it just like how Erica has hers. Provide them with the bottle and the packet. That's it. How much should we sell it for alone both ways? So, how much are you trying to make off of it? And it depends on how much you bought it for. So, like last night, we did 7 packets for $20. That won't happen again. So, you got it for 200, I said 200, $2.86. How much profit are you trying to make off of each packet? You got it for $2.86 if you bought it last night. How much are you trying to make off of each packet? If you price one packet by itself for $10, you're going to make about $7 per packet. Okay. If you're going to sell it, and guys, we got to understand once again that presentation. If I'm buying it the way that Erica sold it, if I'm buying it by itself the way that Erica has it in this packet, yeah. But don't just try to sell me a damn packet. And you also need to think about your presentation. Does your presentation look like it's worth? So with this bottle, Erica could easily sell this for $15 to $17 or $25 because the bottle I can keep. So I'm paying for the bottle as well as the packet as well. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. No, you're fine. I just want you guys to understand the importance of sometimes people are not buying from you strictly from the presentation. You get what I'm saying? Like once again, if I'm trying to sell you steak and potatoes and I eat it, I put it in a trash can, you're gonna be like, girl, no. But if I put it on a nice china dish, you gonna swap it up. That bottle is 16 ounces. That bottle is 16 ounces. Because one packet makes 16.9 ounces. So your bottle can be anywhere between 16 to 17 ounces. That's my recommendation to buy a bottle that's about 16 to 17 ounces. Yeah, because they're not going to drink the whole thing all at once. They're going to split the bottle up. They're going to do half and half. They're going to do half and half. All right. Any other questions before I let y'all go? Good questions, by the way, y'all. I hope.
I got the grip.
Any other questions? You're welcome. Y'all never told me what you needed from me to make your job easier. $6,000. I need 20 people. Ha ha. I don't know. I'm thinking on the 13th of February, I'll do something for y'all just because I love y'all. So that's what I'm thinking. On the 13th, I'll do a sale on February 13th. But I don't know if I'll do the $20 again because Gutbuster is kind of heavy and I order thousands of packets at one time. So like this shipment that's coming in is over 5,000 packets that's coming in. So it's heavy. And your boy in the office, the tariffs also go based off of the weight of the box as well. So this depends. But I'm thinking we'll have like a February 13th, like a Valentine's Day thing. And we'll do like some giveaways and stuff like that. If you are coming to Greenville, please make sure to inbox me so I can put together a group message. Please, if you're coming to Greenville, I'm gonna keep them at, I think they $35 for seven. I don't plan on going up on those. I might run some sales here and there. I just don't know how much. I don't know how much I'll be able to do the sale for. Oh, did you? I love it. All right, guys. If y'all need anything, give me a shout, and then I'll make sure to email you guys when we're gonna have our next meeting about Gutbuster, okay? Have a great night, guys.